Liverpool 0, Nottingham Forest 1 at Anfield, the very first loss of the Arne Slot era. If I had to sum it up, I would say it was a lackluster performance in the final third. Susceptible to the counterattacks, and I think Liverpool are struggling right now because it's early. They still haven't figured out how to play against the low block. Arne Slot said it in his post-match interview. He said teams have recently been pressing them a little bit higher, which makes it easier for them to be able to break lines and create opportunities in the final third. He said they didn't create enough opportunities as he would have liked because a team like Nottingham Forest was sitting in, able to absorb the pressure, and just waiting for the counterattacking opportunities. And I think that's okay because Liverpool have played well in their first 3 matches. I think this was an opportunity for them to try and figure out how to create opportunities against a different type of defensive strategy. And I don't think they're there yet. However, I don't think that they were completely out of ideas. It was just that the ideas and the decisions that they made in the final third were just not good enough. All the credit goes to Forest. They had a game plan. They knew exactly how they were going to counter, and it paid off in the end. So I don't think people need to freak out. I actually think there was a few really good opportunities for Liverpool that if one of them goes in, the game is completely different. So Luis Diaz hits the post when he cuts inside the box. If he scores that one, you had McAllister, who got a really good header, made a really good save, the Nottingham Forest goalkeeper. Jota almost scores off the cross as well, and even Sells, the goalkeeper, after making a few really good saves, has one where the ball pops up in the air. He bobbles it, he fumbles it, it almost goes across the line, and he manages to pick it up. So if one of those opportunities, big opportunities, if one of them goes Liverpool's way, I think we're talking about this game in a completely different light. And I think it forces Nottingham Forest to no longer play a low block, which opens the game up a little bit more. And then I actually think that game finishes 2-0 or 3-0 for Liverpool. But in the game of football, especially in the Premier League, you need a little bit of luck to go your way. Today was not Liverpool's day. Nottingham Forest, absolutely quality from Elanga to find the pass to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi cuts in. Fantastic finish, and there's absolutely nothing that Alisson can do about that one. As far as counterattacking goals, it literally does not get any better than that. And I think the other thing that failed Liverpool was the fact that none of the players that they had coming off the bench actually made an impact. I would have liked to see Federico Chiesa make his debut because I think this would have been the perfect opportunity for him to be a spark, for him to get that game winner before Nottingham Forest scored. However, he was not chosen by Arne Slot because of a lack of fitness. He's not ready yet, so he chose some players who are in better form right now. However, if I was Darwin Nunez, if I was Cody Gakpo, if I was Bradley or Tsimikas, I would have been disappointed in my performance because when they came on, it actually hurt Liverpool more than it helped them. So where are Liverpool now? I think Liverpool's actually still on track. Really, the start that you've had with the Arne Slot has been a better start than I think most people would have anticipated. And 3 wins and 1 loss in the first 4 games, I think most Liverpool fans, if that's what they would have told you would have happened, you guys would have been happy with that record in the first 4 matches of the Premier League season. So I don't think it was the tactics. I think simply it's going to take just a little bit more time to figure out how to play against different defensive strategies. I think for Liverpool, it benefits them more when a team presses because they're good enough on the ball to be able to find those passes that break lines. And I don't think they have the same quality as Manchester City when it comes to teams sitting back and Manchester City just passing the ball back and forth until they create an opportunity or get in behind to score. I don't think Liverpool is that type of team. They're typically a team that likes to go a little bit quicker, especially in the final third. So obviously that's why a low block was a problem for them today. And I think it's also important to note that anytime a team sits in and plays a low block or parks the bus, it's a sign of respect for the team that they're playing against. So Liverpool had opportunities, and it doesn't matter which team you are in the Prem. If you don't take your opportunities, the opposition will punish you for it. And the little bit of luck that Liverpool needed today, unfortunately, did not go their way. So my final message to all of the Liverpool supporters out there: calma, calma. This does not change anything, and I think Liverpool is still on the right track, and the Arne Slot era is still off to a good start. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below.